at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our own happiness.
Being built around pleasing others for so long, making those conscious decisions to let people down for my own sake almost makes me, I almost gaslight myself into thinking that like I'm being selfish. And it's like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm not being selfish, bro.
It almost went into a point of like you'd rather just prevent instead of recover,
Yeah.
right? Like this one was like a tough one for me too, because I was like hardcore people pleaser. I kind of like this one. It's your diet isn't just what you eat.
Right. And if it doesn't, then a shitstorm's about to hit, right?
So you can have peace with it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of it's almost shocking like how much it really has an effect on you.
Testing.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the 26th episode of the Team Rocket podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Jesse. I remembered this time.
And I'm James. And we're blasting off into today's episode.
Hell yeah. Fuck my hair. They look like I'm it's like poking me right in the eye. I'm gonna cut my hair
You
soon.
took looking sharp to a new level with the eye poking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally looking sharp, yeah. My one good eye. Fuck. Anyway. Hope everyone's been good. Because, yeah. It's good to be good. But if you're not good, that's okay too. Your feelings are valid.
Yeah, that's all right, yo.
That's all right. Yeah. How's your week been, James?
It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Feeling a little itchy throaty, stuffy. But
Just the season, hey?
yeah.
I feel you, yeah.
But we're out here, yo.
We're out here.
I made it.
Word. We made it, yo. I feel you, yo. Allergy season? Hate it, yo.
I don't even know if I have allergies. I think I caught someone's something at work, yo.
Oh, fuck. Guess, yeah, you work outside too, hey, so that doesn't help.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Sweating and then cold wind.
And then you're just tired too, hey?
Yeah. It's a weird balance because, like, I don't want to sweat so much that I create, like, a greenhouse inside my jacket.
Yeah.
So I tried to, like, dress slightly cooler because I know my body's going to heat up doing certain things.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like, there's spots in the area I work in where it's not as windy or more windy. So I get
Cold.
like hot, more hot, or sometimes like, and then when I move to spots that are like more cold, it's like, oh shit.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. So
It's fucking annoying, yo.
not fun, but you know, it's all right.
I couldn't do it, yo. I remember like walking. I think I told you this last time, yeah. Like I was like walking from like my car to a door. It was probably like about 15 seconds, yo. So windy, yo, and I knew you were working that night. I was like, fuck, I can't. I don't know how you do this, yo. Fucking, you're an absolute trooper. Oh fuck, that's cool. Ay. Just work though this week, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Anything interesting happened? Oh, it wasn't this week, but we watched Creed 4.
4?
Yeah.
I thought it was
3.
3. Okay.
3.
I was like,
3.
when did we watch 3? Yo? Oh yeah. What was your review on that movie, yo?
Out of 5 rockets, I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
High 3.5.
Stars.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
almost like if like I was on the rocket
Yeah.
and I farted, then it would get to 4 stars.
Oh, I like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I 3.5.
Yeah, I thought the emotions were nice.
Yeah.
I like how in this franchise, like, they're not afraid to expose the idea that, like, just that being emotional and, like, letting yourself feel those emotions is, like, a healthy aspect of processing how your thoughts and feelings and your experiences every day, whether it's easy or hard,
Yeah.
as a human being, or like more specifically a man, like a man's man, like Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah. You still. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Jonathan Majors did a great job too. Both of them are built like tanks, yo.
Word. Yeah. Spicy.
Yeah, their training arcs were nice.
True.
The dramatic gut punches were sick. I like that one move that Creed did. That was like kind of like at the beginning of the movie when he first versed Conlon again,
Yeah.
and it was kind of a nod to him watching.
Is that based off an anime, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he, or even when he was like when they did that flashback to him watching Damien.
Yeah.
And he was fighting Conlon, and he used that move, and he like ducked, and then he did the 2 gut punches.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that's
Okay,
nice,
okay.
yo. Oh, I was like, oh, I felt that, yo. I would have barfed on him,
Oh,
yo.
for sure. Yeah. I would have just like, did Colin go down after those hits?
Yeah.
You
He's
did?
like, oh,
Yeah. After the first one, I'd be wheeled out already before the second one came. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. Yeah. I don't know how boxers do it. Yeah. I know like Creed's a little bit exaggerated,
Mm-hmm.
but like still, yeah, boxing is boxing. Yeah. Those punches hit hard. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you've seen those like knockouts where it's just like the right hit to the face. Yeah. They just go down like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
couldn't, yo. I couldn't, yo.
Nothing bracing your fall, yo.
Yeah. Yo. It's
I mean,
just-
you can't brace your fall if you don't know you're gonna get knocked out.
Yeah,
You're
and then
expecting to stay up, right?
when you just like when you're knocked out cold, yo, fucking even when you know you get hit, yo, you got no control, yo. You're just going down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I can't do it, yeah. See, the as far as I'll go in for boxing, it's just the punching bag, yo. But sparring, I don't know yet, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's pretty serious, yo.
I don't got that. I don't got a strong neck, yo.
Yeah, and I don't know if I have like the, cause it's like weird. Like, I don't know if I would, like, it would have to be the right person to like spar with. Like, I wouldn't want to just if it was someone that I cared about, and like we're sparring.
Oh,
then like
I think I'd pull my punches, yeah.
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 But then like even if it's like someone like a stranger, at the same time, like if
You wouldn't.
there's no emotions behind it,
Yeah.
or like no anger or beef, then it's like I don't want to really hurt you, bro.
Yeah.
And like I mean, sure you're not trying to kill them, but then like
Yeah.
like having like using your emotions while you're fighting is what kind of where you draw strength from too.
That's true. That's true.
So
Yeah. No, it's hard. You gotta find that like balance. Like what's it called? I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't fight someone I cared about. Yeah, I'd just be like I'd hit. I'd be ooh. I wonder how
Yeah.
that felt. Yeah.
yeah,
And then by that time, yeah, I would have gotten knocked out because I
Yeah.
would be like thinking too much. before my hands
especially
went
without headgear. That
oh yeah.
I would consider it if I were wearing headgear. I feel like it would be fun if like you had like the what they do for what the coaches wear for drills.
Yeah,
when
like
they have that
big
padding,
pad. Yeah.
and then like you have your gloves, headgear, and
Yeah.
as long as that pad like covers like your midsection like around,
Mhm.
I feel like it would be
like-
more fun.
Yeah.
That would
yeah.
be more fun, less of a risk.
Yeah, because you're not as worried about like seriously hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, hurting someone. Like you remember like in the movie where they were going through like Creed's like fucking shit list, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Basically all his injuries. It's just like you have your kidney ruptured,
Yeah.
fucking 3 concussions,
Yeah.
fucking no cartilage in something or whatever. It's like fuck yeah, that's scary. Oh my god. Yo, didn't we fucking talk about having a fucking boxing match between Jabez and Janjo?
That's gonna happen, yo.
Oh my
when you guys
God.
come to Winnipeg, yo.
Jabez,
I
man.
mean, when Jeebus comes to Winnipeg, we're gonna try and set that up,
we
yo.
have to, yeah. We have one pair of gloves.
Not like Creator Clash style, but maybe more entertaining, yo.
This will for sure be more entertaining.
Jake
yo.
Paul and Tommy Fury? Nah, yo. And
Uh,
Jabez and Janjo,
Jabez
yo.
and Janjo. The
We're
J
for
Power,
sure gotta record
Oh, we
like
have to.
and like clip it into like a TikTok. That'd be fun.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. We're gonna do that, and then we should highlight one podcast where it's like it's playing, like in the middle here. We're gonna find out how to edit that in, and then it'll just be like kind of us talking. Like we'll be watching at the same time, and then we'll just be like running a commentary about like what's happening here.
And even like after, I'm cool with it running after we're done talking about it, and we like change the subject. If
Yeah, it's still like fucking like.
That way, it's like I don't know if you see those TikToks. Oh, I don't know if you've seen those TikToks where someone will be like talking about a subject,
Yeah.
like whoever, whether it's like about like video games or like politics or like cars or like some celebrity drama.
Yeah.
But like they'll like have that playing on the top with like some random background, but then underneath it, they'll have something else playing, whether it's like someone playing Minecraft or someone like driving, but it's like almost like a double stimulus thing, so that you're not just your mind is. It's kind of like I don't know if you remember when we used. I don't know if you ever done it in school, but like drawing or doodling when you're listening to a lecture.
Yeah.
It kind of helps you process what's being
What's going
said.
on. Yeah, instead of like being too focused and you're like, oh fuck this or something.
Yeah,
Or,
I love those TikToks, yo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen the car driving ones because like it'll be like some like motivation or what's it called? It's like tutorials or like what's it called? It's like someone explaining something and it's just like fucking at the bottom, just like a like fucking Gran Turismo going in the background. Yeah,
I've even seen ones where like someone will be like cleaning a toilet or like a sink or something, like something, and then they'll be talking about some like crazy story that's happening, like a drama story.
Interesting.
Or like weird stories that you never thought would happen.
Yeah.
Type of shit.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we should hop on
my
that.
TikTok's weird, yo. My TikTok's
Yeah, that's
weird.
okay, yo. I see those TikToks too, yo. Maybe that's just a normal thing, yeah. Let us know if you see those TikToks, yo.
Yeah, if you know what we're talking about, yo. DM us a couple on TikTok, yo.
Send them over, yo.
I love that shit.
Oh man, good shit, yo.
Oh yeah, what did you think about Creed 4? What did you give it out of 5 rockets, yo? I mean Creed 3.
Wait, I just want to double check something. I think I want to make sure I press record on the camera because there's a part of me that's like, Jesse, you didn't press record. So
That'd be ox if we didn't press record, yo.
it's okay, yo. I'll do
We still have
another
the audio
like,
though.
awkward audio, no video. Sorry to the video if it's not recording.
Sorry, I'm just
fuck, yeah.
yes, recording.
Recording, yeah.
Nice.
You just got a close up of my stomach, yeah, because I'm not cutting this shit out. Okay. My thoughts on Creed 4. 3.
3.
Oh, man. I like the what's it called? It was a little bit more of a twisty road for in terms of like emotions, because like what's it called? Because like very broad summary, it's just like it's kind of like the other movies where it's just like Creed has to get through something, then he overcomes that, wins the fight, kind of thing. Well, he actually in the first one he didn't win the fight. He won something else. Is like he validated himself. But anyway, but it was like simple concept done well with like very nicely added like twist, like with the what's it called, like what you were saying about like how humans are able to like express emotions in terms of like processing certain situations. I'm not gonna say too much because I won't spoil the movie, but what's it called, I'm also just like I'm like a big Michael B. Jordan fan. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, love you, bro. And like what's it called, for Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, it's pretty sick, man. Really proud of that guy for like making that happen.
Mhm,
It's pretty
mhm.
sick. I'm excited to see where else he'd go forward with it, like what else he'll produce.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I really liked the movie. It was like just a nice. I think it was like the same way of how I felt about Top Gun,
Right.
Maverick. It's like just simple concept done really well.
So what would you rate it out of 5 rockets?
Oh, out of 5 rockets, yeah. Hmm. I think it's a for sure a 4 out of 5 rockets.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say 4. I'm not that hard to please, but you know,
Makes sense.
yeah. It's 4 rockets. Yeah, 4 rockets. Anyway, I know today we had a plan about talking about something Anna Akana posted. I think it was like a
Mhm.
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah. So Anna Akana, shouts to Anna Akana.
If you guys aren't following her,
What's wrong with
out
you?
of the numerous times we've
Mentioned her.
referenced her and her content, now's your sign. Once again,
Mm-hmm.
follow Anna Akana on YouTube.
There's gonna be no
Instagram,
excuse. I am linking
TikTok.
her YouTube in the description below. So, yeah. Anyways, Anna Akana shared like a Reddit post that she found about like eight life lessons that you'll learn too late. Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
8 life lessons people learn too late.
yeah, there you go. So, we both enjoyed her content or her video, and we figured we'd share a little bit of our insight on the post that she shared. So, I'm also gonna link the video in the description, if I remember. I will remember. I'll write it down.
If it's not in the description,
Then you can roast me.
type in the comments, yo. Be like,
Be
what
like,
the
Jesse.
fuck? Where's the link in the description,
Yeah,
dude?
yeah. You can.
And if it's not in there, then we'll put it in there afterwards, yo.
weird,
After getting roasted.
weird, yo. You just gotta let me know. It's just communication, yo. Anyway, we're gonna go through the list. I have to write it down because I don't remember anything. So, if my iPad will unlock, see my password. Oh shit! All right.
Oh.
So, point number 1: important people come and go.
Mm.
What's it called? What's your experience with this, James? What do you feel about this one?
I mean, that's for real.
Yeah.
That's real for sure. There's no denying that, like, even when you're a kid, you think you have like friends that you meet in like elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
and you think that, oh yeah, I love spending time with this person, these people, and like you try and plan sleepovers with them and your parents and stuff.
Yeah.
Hang out like after school and whatever, and you think that I don't know about like you guys, but like growing up, you think that this is like something that's gonna be continuous for like a very long time,
Yes,
right?
for life, yeah.
And like even if you skip from early elementary school, from like kindergarten to like grade 3,
Yeah.
then going all the way up to like middle school and junior high, like from grades 4 to 9.
Yeah.
Even there, like sure, your friend group, unless you like moved around a lot, even if your friend group doesn't necessarily, if the friend dynamics change a little bit more, you kind of get an idea of like who's closer to you in your circles,
Yeah.
and like even outside of school and stuff. But like you start to see things, a lot of relationships shift and change. And I feel like with people moving away, different life situations, you can't always keep people around. And
No.
for me, like growing up, I always felt like, dang, I almost feel like I have an obligation to keep in touch.
Yeah.
Even if it's not wasn't necessarily like reciprocated.
Yeah.
And like all of the time I would take that really personally.
Mm.
And I would always neglect to think about the wrong that could have been from their situation, what's out of my control, what's in my control,
Yeah.
and always bank towards like, what did I do wrong? What isn't there to like about me? Because like I was always afraid of like people not liking me, and always trying to mediate myself in a way where I can be accepted by large amounts of people. Whereas like growing out of that, I'm like going into high school,
Yeah.
and like for me, like moving to like a different province
Right.
for high school
Right.
and like early university, like major circle changes.
Oh, for sure.
It makes things a lot harder. But like even despite that, it was very adamant for me, especially like after graduating high school,
Mm-hmm.
seeing more and more. And I mean, it was especially adamant for me after graduating high school,
Yeah.
the idea of accepting that not everybody in your life is meant to stick around.
Yeah.
And if relationships slip or strengthen,
Mm-hmm.
whether or not you have like a conscious choice in like how that went,
Yeah.
or like if you had the conscious choice of like strengthening that relationship or just accepting that it was fading,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a concept that I was just beginning to understand. Like, oh, this person, I guess like it doesn't invalidate the time that you spend with these people.
Oh no, absolutely not.
But
It's
like
just that-
if you realize that they're moving on and it's not, you don't really fit into their lives in that sense,
Mhm.
accepting things you can control, things you can't control, and taking good from that,
Yeah,
like taking lessons from that.
absolutely.
I think that's important for
Oh,
that
for sure.
first point.
Yeah. So just so you can like, have peace with it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of always like either like holding yourself accountable for like, oh, I like they left and I like should have done better, or like something went wrong, and sometimes you either blame yourself, blame the other person. And like with that there's always like turmoil. Right? So it's just like you're not really at peace with it. You're always just like kind of fighting, if not yourself, then like the other person, about like why you aren't close anymore,
Yeah.
or stuff like that. And it's just like detrimental, I think, to yourself, especially because like you can't control it, right? So the best way to handle that is to kind of like to accept, take what you can from it, and just move forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know, I feel like this one was like a tough one for me too, because I was like hardcore people pleaser. Wanted to be kind of like I don't know, I was basically like a yes man, just like whatever it takes to like have as many people around me. And it's just like I don't know. And then
Yeah. I feel that.
yeah, and like for whatever reason, like I don't know if it was like I even like looking back now, it's just like I don't know why I thought that. Like I guess like the like say in terms of like school life, like the happiest, most fulfilled people, or like the popular kids, always had like the biggest groups, or everyone knew who they were, like everyone liked them. So it's just like maybe like that was like one thing that contributed to like me becoming like trying to like not let people go, like trying to have everyone in my circle. And like I don't know, like obviously like like having so many people in your circle has its perks, but like at what cost, right? Like fucking it was like it's cool kind of being the guy that everyone knew, but like I don't think it was worth it. Like it's just like so much like because like to keep up with people, to keep up with friendships, that's work, man.
Yeah.
That's effort. And like like what's it called? You only have a finite amount of time and effort, and if you're using all of that on everyone else, like you don't got the time for yourself at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then like taking care of yourself also takes effort,
Yeah.
and it's just like if you crumble, like everything else follows.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all that work you put in with people in the end, like just goes to shit if you can't even keep up with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know if you felt similar, but like one thing, especially like after high school and
Mhm.
like maybe like second, third year of university,
yeah.
that I realized was that the one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to be almost like a chameleon. Like one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to be a chameleon, where I would like adapt to certain social groups, almost
Yeah.
so much so that like I'm unrecognizable to like some degree to myself,
Yeah.
just to make sure that I'm blending in or like accepted to
You
like
fit in.
different groups.
Yeah.
That and sure, I can look back and like I don't like those certain versions of myself.
Yeah.
But like one reason why reason I recognize of me doing that is because like I was scared of being left out, or like scared of being
Oh.
alone, or scared of missing out, like that fear of missing out.
Oh, big for
And-
me too.
Like now, I almost, especially like my last couple of years in university, I'd college dropout, by the way. And
Me too.
like being alone, like realizing more and more of like my personality and like where I gain energy from, which is being alone. That like I love being on my own.
Yeah.
And like now, like that need for trying to appease to other people, and that fear of not being included is not much of an issue to me anymore.
Okay, that's
Like,
good.
I feel like I've done a lot of work, especially in like the past like 3-4 years,
Yeah.
to be okay with where I'm at, and not being a part of things that I don't want to be a part of.
Like,
If
yeah.
especially if I don't feel like I can be myself,
Oh yeah. Like, no, I understand that.
right?
Yeah. Like, what's it called? Fuck, I had a brain fart.
That's okay.
Fuck.
I have a fart. No, I don't.
Okay.
I do.
I don't either. But what's it called? No, yeah. No, I feel like I feel that like fear of missing out thing, fear of like kind of like not being in the loop,
Mm-hmm.
and then being like kind of singled out and being like, oh, like you're not in it, It's just like, fuck, for what? Like when I really thinking about it, it was never for me. Like fuck, like I'd include myself or go out of my way for something I don't even want to be a part of. Like that's like fucking, what's it called? I don't know, that's so conflicting.
Mm-hmm.
Like within, I mean. Like yeah, like it's cool that you're in the know. But it's just like fuck, it's just like there's been times where it's just like, fuck, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah.
Or like, but I wouldn't be telling myself that. I'd just be frustrated and I wouldn't know why. And it's just like, just not happy. And like, yeah. Fuck, I can't even think right now. At least I got the button right, yo.
Yeah, at least you hit the right button. I don't even know which one's which anymore, yo.
Me neither. I think.
Okay, clap.
Oh, there's a laughing one. I forgot there's a laughing one. My brain right now, yeah.
Okay.
Spooky.
Spookers.
Oh, the jokes one. And then this was market, and then this one's the theme song.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. After, yeah. Refresher.
We gotta figure out that
Our theme song.
yeah that,
I know.
we gotta
Fucking-
find a way, because like I've heard side like tangent, but
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of YouTubers that I follow
Yeah.
who do like reactions to anime,
Yeah.
like whether they're rewatching for the audience of like Naruto,
Yeah.
for example, specifically. Sometimes I watch them. I watch different YouTubers who are redoing it and going through it again,
Yeah.
just to see their reactions and like relive specific moments.
Mm.
But like recently, one media company who owns the rights to Naruto
Yeah.
has been flagging massive contenters,
Are you
content
serious?
creators. Yeah, like this one YouTuber, him and his wife react to anime,
Yeah.
and like they've done like The Last of Us and like a couple other movies,
Mm-hmm.
but like their main thing is Naruto.
Yeah.
They have a Patreon that's like specific for like full length
Mhm.
reactions, and then like the shorter edited ones on their
Okay.
main channel. But like they all of their shit got flagged down for
Fuck.
copyright. And then like he made an announcement video like I think yesterday or the day before, talking about how yeah, I don't know how reliable, how much time is this going to be worth proceeding with if it's all my time and effort is just going to be flagged down.
Yeah.
And he was like, I know a lot of you guys subscribe because
For-
of that type of content,
Yeah.
but we are trying to figure out ways to
Share
cover
that.
different content that maybe you guys are interested in. So it kind of sucks.
That does. Fuck.
And like the reason why I brought it is because like I know it's not as strict right now for music, but then hopefully like we can work out a way to get like that intro outro song.
I know.
I don't want to spoil which song it is. It's
I
gonna
almost,
be,
I
but-
almost did, but I really,
But,
I want to figure it out too.
Oh my god, I'm excited, yo.
Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my.
What's that second point, yo?
Oh yeah. Okay, this second one's actually, I kind of like this one. It's your diet isn't just what you eat.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like, sorry, I'm gonna start with this
Oh,
one,
yeah.
but I feel like I've been I let this one slide a lot. Like, not just like my actual diet, but I feel like I'm not like, or I think as of recently I've realized like what I've been taking in has had more of an effect on like its like effect on me type of thing. So I don't know if I worded that right. Yeah. Like I didn't realize how much of an effect that everything that I'm taking in has on me. So
Yeah.
it's just like so I guess like that would include stuff like social media or like stuff that I choose to watch and stuff that people I would choose to listen to
Right.
type of thing. Like basically anything that's coming in. So like not just like food I eat, but stuff I see, stuff I hear.
Yeah.
Lord knows stuff I smell.
Yeah.
But
Stuff you taste, yo.
yeah, man. Just it's
Stuff you touch, yo.
yeah.
Hiya.
Like that, yeah. What's it called? Yeah, no, I think it's crazy. It's almost shocking, like how much it really has an effect on you. Like even just looking at like the food aspect, like certain foods make you feel a certain way, like literally,
Right.
and it's just like, and to an extent, it like has an effect on like how you think, how you feel, and I don't know, it's crazy. I feel like this one's very like overlooked
Yeah.
because like it's so easy to just keep scrolling,
Yeah.
and like the algorithm isn't like that specific. It'll just throw like different things in there. And
Whether it's like quality or just shite, you know.
yeah,
You're
absolutely.
like, oh my god.
Exactly. Oh my god. Hopefully we show up in your algorithms
Yeah.
though. But anyway.
Whether you think we're quality or shite, yo, I
Quality or
hope we
shite,
show
yeah.
up, yo.
Yeah, weird, yeah. Trying to put that out into the universe, you know. But yeah, like I guess my takeaway is kind of like this is something I feel like I overlooked a lot. That's something that like definitely want to start working on, like getting better, like really like honing in exactly what I want to be taking in. And I think
Right.
a big part of that process is really figuring out what I want to become,
Yeah.
or like not like final, but like as of right now, what's a general idea of like who I want to become, what I want to be
Mhm.
putting out, and a big part of that's like, and then from there, then I can figure out what I want to put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. How about you?
Because like even like tying directly into like the last point, like who you surround yourself with
Right.
is like a huge thing as well of what you're literally taking into your body, like in terms of like the thoughts, how you're treated,
Oh, yeah.
how people around you that you surround yourself with, how they inspire you or not inspire you, right? Or how they influence you, I should say.
Yeah, there you go.
And that is like a huge thing of your development into your daily health,
Absolutely.
right? My big thing for sure is social media. I mean, obviously food. Food's like
Oh, yeah.
my greatest weakness and my greatest strength. Like I can eat a lot, yo, but like sometimes I like to think that I know what's better for me,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily the easier option to choose. Like
Oh, no,
97% of the time.
Dude, I've had like a bag of oatmeal over there.
Mhm.
Like I put like by my door, so I like there's no excuse for me to like
Yeah.
fucking take it with me, and like make it for breakfast or whatever.
Right.
It's still sitting there. It's been a week. Like it's not easy, man. Especially when you know there's like fucking like that fish I showed you upstairs, bro.
Mhm.
Like fucking sometimes like fried chicken up there, bro.
Mhm. I mean, but like even that is like
Sorry, I tangented there.
no, but like even that those examples of like homemade food that you have more control, you have like a specific degree more control over food that you were to like say McDonald's, right? Or like Popeyes, right? Like you have a better sense of like what's going into your body
Yeah.
as opposed to alternative restaurants. And don't get me wrong, yo, I'm a Dash Pass member, yo.
Yeah.
So
I think I've ordered enough on Skip to be like the gold member. It's tough.
yeah, yo. After a certain point, like not last year, like fall 2020, like early 2022, I was like, fuck, man. I order enough DoorDash. May as well save myself on taxes and delivery fees and just pay the $10 a month, yo. Fuck it, yo. And I think it's been worth it. But not to say that I've made good choices because of that.
Yeah.
I try. But my one thing that I always go back to
Yeah.
has been Filipino breakfast, fast food,
Yeah.
and the last one, Vietnamese food, that like is not nearly as bad as those other two.
Yeah.
But god damn, I fucking love Vietnamese food, yo.
Bun mi.
Banh mi, pho. They're different other noodle soups, yo. Oh
It's
my
like
god.
literally food just to make you feel good.
Yeah. I don't know if I sent you it, but like that reel of this baby who tastes pho broth for the first time.
Or maybe. You know how I am with
Yeah.
social media.
Well, the picture this like this kid, these parents are like filming their kid, and one of the parents gives their baby boy a spoonful of pho broth,
Yeah.
and then you literally see his life change. He's like this.
Same. Every time I have it. Every time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so healing, yo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That spice compound that they put in there for the broth, yo. And it's like usually simple ingredients that they top it with. But like the broth, like if you have a good broth, then
Simple done well.
yeah.
Simple done well. That's the
Mhm.
fucking motto.
Yeah.
Ah.
But yeah, anyways,
Yeah. Sorry.
I definitely have to work on a food. It doesn't help that like at home, like it's hard to have the space or like the environment to be motivated enough to cook better options.
Yeah, to put in that effort, right?
Yeah, especially if it takes like time and planning.
Yeah.
When you have like so much more going on already.
Mm-hmm.
And if like your kitchen is a place that's like pretty hectic and well, you frequently use, you can't really take your time without knowing that someone's gonna like interrupt or like slide behind you, right?
Yeah, you almost just want to like get in, get out.
Yeah, get in, get out. Yo. That's why sometimes like I eat food cold, yo. It's my vice, yo.
It's okay, yeah. Dude, the Vienna sausages, bro. Game over.
Yeah, so if the rice is hot, yo, one's cold, I'd be like.
Dude, have you ever are you allowed to eat Vienna sausages like straight out?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I've done it before.
Dude, I have some over here and I did it like a couple nights ago. Yeah. I was so hungry. I was like, I don't want to get out of bed.
Did you get diarrhea, yo?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't have, but like I know sometimes you can.
Okay.
I mean, my stomach's sensitive, so like that's why sometimes I have before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, food options, like living situations have like a huge part into playing with being motivated to plan or execute healthier alternatives to just ordering, because like it's so much easier to just order off of like DoorDash or like skip the dishes, Uber Eats, and just be like, oh, I can continue what I was doing, whether I was like watching a podcast, like Team Rocket podcast, or if I was just watching a random YouTube video about an animal facts or something, you know,
or the Team Rocket podcast,
or if I was watching like news on YouTube or something like that, or watching the Team Rocket podcast. If I was doing anything else, even watching anime or like the Team Rocket podcast. Or like even like Netflix, Disney Plus, Crave, or the Team Rocket podcast.
Yeah, we're not on there yet, but you know, if you like and subscribe, maybe.
Yeah. But like it's so convenient to know that like, oh, within an hour, maybe less, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, like I'll have food here and I'll just continue doing what I was doing before.
Exactly. Like
doing chores and shit, right?
Like back to your point about like there's so much going on, right? Like if you could. Like a big thing is just since there's so much going on, like to have things happening at the same time. Like I could, I think my big thing that I used to do a lot before, still do sometimes, but it's just I can like get ready for my day, like shit, shower, all that stuff, and while I'm doing all of those good things, I have a good food coming on the way
at the same
time. And it's just like it makes so much sense, right? Because it's just like it's like a 2-in-1.
Mm-hmm. I think the big thing as well is that like maybe I just haven't done like enough research into like different what local restaurants are offering.
Yeah.
But like it sucks that like with inflation prices are so much higher.
Oh.
Especially with like comparing like healthier options. Like I'm not saying fucking rabbit food like salads, like just raw salads, no dressing. Like I'm not saying that type of shit, but like maybe more like different cultural dishes that like incorporate vegetables more, and like less carbs. Not to say that they're like there's one that's like more better than the other, but then like anything is usually better than like just fast food,
like a fucking like deep fried burger or something.
Yeah, like straight up Five Guys or McDonald's, right? Or A&W, which are all bangers, yo.
Stop, Jim. I'm getting hungry right now.
That
bag of oatmeal's gonna wait another day.
Yeah, there's this one guy. I think I might have sent him to you, but on TikTok and Instagram, and YouTube. His name's Ahmed.
Okay.
And he goes by the Golden Balance.
What's that?
That's his name. That's his handle on social media.
Oh, okay.
And I might have butchered his name, but I'm pretty sure his name is Ahmad.
Okay.
Or Ahmed. Yeah, I mean, regardless. He had like his beginning of his food journey. He lost like, I think I might be wrong, like 40 to 50 pounds.
Holy shit.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Still. But he did so and like he put in the effort to like do research with like his where he comes from, his like Lebanese cooking,
Yeah.
and like all of that, and coming up with recipes that are like doable for the everyday person, that aren't overly complicated and aren't overly expensive.
Yeah.
And he always goes by this philosophy where there shouldn't be foods that you always say no to, like no carbs or whatever, or like keto or whatever, but like making sure you're adding like you're having meals that are like balanced, and like whether you're splurging more on like carbs and like higher protein or whatever, or like more greens and like fruit alternatives, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like he always goes by like, I'm gonna try and make something that tastes good,
Yeah.
that is satiating, and is affordable.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't want to make put out a stigma out there that makes you think that like, oh, there are specific foods that you should cut and never have, and foods that you should only be having. And he was like, sure, you can like, he was like, he understands that like there's social dynamics to that, right? Like you have friends, you have a life that you don't want to just say no to everything just because like, oh, I'm trying to
this doesn't fit my
do
macro
better
count.
right, my macro count or whatever,
or whatever you count.
Like just because of that, like he's like, I don't want to turn your lives upside down and make it unsustainable. And that's the whole point. Like if you can take a certain dish and make it like maybe like higher protein or less carbs or less fat, and if you can do that and still make it taste good and not compromise on the flavor and the experience, then like then he's done his job.
There you go.
And like I respect him so much for that.
That's fucking awesome.
Shout out to the Golden Balance,
Golden Balance.
And like he started his journey like the year before COVID, like 2019.
Yeah.
And he was most recently on Chopped.
Oh
the
shit.
cooking show. Yeah.
Oh nice.
And then like he has like massive social media followings. Like worked with like great creators, and I'm like, man, proud of you, go.
Look at him.
Proud of you, bro.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, you. We gotta start our food channel too, you know. Did we mention it on this podcast yet?
I think so.
Okay. We'll get into it next time.
Yeah.
But we still got a list to go through. Let's see here. What's the next point? You have to let people down. Sorry, I'm starting off with this one again, but this is kind of related to relates a little bit to the first point. Not necessarily that people are gonna come and go, but just like sometimes you gotta put yourself first, yo.
Yeah.
What's it called? Definitely a hard lesson for me, coming from like biggest people pleaser of Manitoba.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard when you like disappoint people, especially I feel like in our culture too. That's a very big thing, like disappointing like family, disappointing parents.
Yeah, especially in Asian culture. Yeah.
Yeah, very very looked down on. It's like especially like our parents' culture. It's very obedience based. Like what they say must go type of thing, which is like not to like look down on that culture. It's just how it was.
Yeah.
But again, like there's like effect, like consequences of those specific ways and rituals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of them being is just like you just become a people pleaser. You don't want to disappoint, but like sometimes the best way, like your best way isn't gonna be what everyone wants. Like like you can't, there's no way you'll be able to please everyone and get exactly what you want and need. Like sometimes you have to make decisions that will like compromise someone else's happiness. That's okay, because like at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our own happiness. 'Cause again, like with someone else, like I could do anything in the world for you, and you could still say that it's not enough. Yeah. So I feel
or
like,
not even feel any type of reciprocation to that, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. I think and also too, it's just like if you can't even what's it called? If you keep letting yourself down, it's just like what makes you think that you won't do that for anyone else? Like if you can't even depend on yourself, like what why do you think why do you think people can depend on you then?
Yeah.
You can't even like depend on yourself, like the blind leading the blind. Like I feel like also it's gotta start with you
Mm-hmm.
type of thing. So yeah, that's kind of my thing on that point.
Yeah, especially on that point you made about Asian culture.
Yeah.
It sucks because like with it being so obedience based,
Yeah.
very like Catholic tie in our
Word.
ties. it it raising kids that way, and like it takes a lot of work
Mhm.
for those kids to grow out of it and to work on that and like
Oh, for sure.
deconstruct that.
Yeah.
But like it's no wonder why so many kids grow up into like their important years of development
Mm-hmm.
not having any sort of idea of who they are as people,
Yeah.
and start learning that way too late, which is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of detrimental, but and everybody can like work on themselves at any point.
Yeah.
But like if you can avoid that, why not, right?
Exactly.
And like it sucks that people who go through that, like myself included, are almost wired into like becoming people pleasers to mediate different people's emotions. Just and it sucks because like it's not my fault that you can't process your emotions
yeah.
based off of the things you're going through in healthy ways without lashing out on the people you love, and therefore it's the people around you's job to work around you
Yeah.
and make sure everything is going okay. And if it doesn't, then a shitstorm's about to hit, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's
very frustrating,
yeah.
especially having that kind of mindset built into you, like behavioral base, where like it's like when you're then given the opportunity to be yourself, it's like,
You have no idea.
how am I supposed to act here?
Yeah. Like what do I do? Because like a big thing about people pleasers is just like your actions are based off of the people.
Yeah.
Then when you have no idea how to act, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna act this